Welcome back, all. So I had some time to play around with these, and I think it was time to update my videos. So at the end of the day, the best tactic I've found, and I keep landing back on the defense, going in there, eating the defense right before you put the sword in the pedestal there. Extra hearts and extra stamina. Seems to be the magic combination. Of course, everybody has a different fighting style. That's what works best for me. Now, I still haven't figured out quite how to get the treasure chests. They get up into the air, and from there it's just awful hard to get any kind of stability out of that. Half the times they just float down and bounce off, and... whoops. I was not paying attention there. So half the times they just seem to like fly right off, and... really haven't figured that out yet. I'm trying. Oh, come on. Where are you going? If you notice anything getting launched into the air from breaking, just, you can float up and pick it up. Little helpful tip, I hope. I don't know if you guys are experiencing this in your games, but I'm having trouble seeing where these things end up. Alright. So I'm looking for treasure chests on top of wooden platforms, and they're too high up to fly to. The best I can come up with is fire arrow, but that's when the box falls down. You might be able to do a bomb arrow. I don't know if the updraft will get it high enough. Doesn't look like it does. Maybe. Not quite. Close, but no cigar. Alright, well, enough about that. Alright. Well, these guys have to die. No question about that. Well, my defense meal is going to be gone in this round alone because I spent some extra time in here looking around. Trying to figure these chests out. And so far I'm coming up with good luck. I wish there was a better answer than that, but... of course I know how to get them down. It's fire arrow. It's a matter of keeping them down to where you can actually open them. If they're wooden... okay, there it is. Light the chest itself on fire. I just had that thought, like... don't shoot the platform it's on, shoot the chest itself. Oh, nuts. Well, okay. It worked once, it didn't work twice. That's unfortunate. According to this, I'm still missing a chest. I bet it's the one that already went bye-bye. Okay. No use crying over spilled milk. This is where you need an ice arrow. Or two. Okay, I'm getting a ping that way. Now, kind of afraid to shoot the box this time because of the way that ended up last time. Alright, that one's stuck. But again, you're playing with fire there. No pun intended. Because the chest may or may not stick, and you may or may not even be able to get to open it. So had I gotten that other chest, I would have had some ice arrows here. Wow, it's tough to get, I guess. The bad thing about this is you need some kind of an ice-based attack to kill those guys. Oh, here we go. Not ice arrows, though. That's unfortunate. Okay, so you can kill them without. It's just gonna take longer. You're gonna be wasting ammunition, bow strength. So it is doable. I don't know if they'll end up falling down and dying, or... It looks like that's pretty much it for pickups. Oh, I got his weapon. So I refer to these guys as dancing idiots. I don't really know what else to call them. They're not really pose. Owie. Bomb arrows. Not a good day. Okay, well there's my ice arrows. I think the biggest threat is the bomb arrow. Ow. Long distance bow, that's money maker. I didn't get that last round. Okay, I want to deal with these guys so I can actually scoop some things up here. And I'm not getting any arrows, just bows. So I was kind of hoping for some ice arrowage or... Not gonna happen. Now I had trouble with this one last time. And I think what I did wrong was I tried to stasis the platform and not the chest. It's too high for magnesis, as you can see. Can't use your runes mid-air. So I think what I'll try this time is I'll try to squeeze right through there to the chest. Now keep in mind when you're doing this, you're burning stamina and arrow ammunition. Wow, did it even move? Doesn't even look like it moved. Okay, well it moved enough apparently. So that's one way to do it. I could not get this chest last time. I tried some different techniques, but... you know, maybe try 5 or 6 arrows hitting the chest. That might push it over the edge to where you can go get it. Sweet. I really could do without the bomb arrows, but you never know. Could come in handy. What I'm really crossing my fingers for here are ice arrows. Hopefully you guys are having good luck out there with that, because that is a definite money maker. If you can get your hands on some ice arrows. Okay, so there are 2 bundles right there. So I actually probably should have hit those crates first, and then gone after those fire wizrobes or whatever. Alright, moving on. Assuming I can find where to move on. So one thing I forgot to mention is for coming in here with your defense, you know, the more preparation you do, the better. If you're coming in here with 12, 13 heart containers, you're going to have a tough time. That's why you have bomb arrows. Now be careful, if your bow breaks here, it's going to be a bad day. You're just gonna see bomb arrows really don't do much. Oh, I can't believe that was not intelligent. Ill-advised, I think is the term. So you can actually stasis one of those bomb barrels up there. I'm just not thinking it's going to do a whole lot of damage. Me personally, I'm more of a get in there and get it done kind of guy, so let's do that. Now, I was saying about your bow breaking. If that breaks mid-air, you're going to plummet pretty quickly, so be ready to have that chute open. Okay, so when you break your weapon, it actually stuns him. But we didn't get that far, that actually did the job. And the game will tell you if you throw the weapon, you get double damage. You actually get double damage anyway, or pretty close to it. I keep a real close eye on red bars when I'm out fighting things, and every time I have a weapon break, that red bar moves quite a bit. More so anyway than normal swings. Okay, so we got another chest here. Looks like another puzzle just to get it down. And this might have been one of the ones I had trouble with before. So, it's a toss-up. I'm going to try the... That worked last time. Let's see what happens this time. Alright. It's working out. I'm still getting a ping somewhere. Okay, now that one should just fall straight down. We'll see. Ah, nuts. Yeah, no idea what I lost there, but they're gone. Unless they're not. Check the updrafts. For anything still floating around. Careful in here. I got in a hurry last time and lost some fairies. Actually, I got in a hurry a lot and lost a lot of fairies. So it always starts with one. If you get to a second cooking pot, there's always two. And then a third cooking pot, there's always three. Keep that in mind. There's always fish in these things, so always take advantage of that. They're usually pretty good, either attack power, defense, or hardy. I think this one's just straight up pyro bass though. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So that's pretty much the bottom of the barrel as far as these little water pits go. I'm not sure if we're going to need firewood. I'm just going to grab a few bundles just in case. It's better to have them and not need them than to wish you had them. Sweet. Put those bad boys on ASAP. Okay, that's not a bad bow. I like that. I'm doing better and better here. You don't really need a torch. I don't recommend that. If you have the inventory, why not? But I haven't found a good use for one yet in any of the trials. So it looks like we could squeeze some hearts out of all that for sure. Now you can squeeze mid-level out of 3 ingredients of each. Kind of hesitant to do that. I might just do the... That's a tough one. Wish I could remember now what the next cooking pot stage is going to be. They're all starting to blur together. Sure. I think I'm going to save those bananas. There will be another cooking pot round. Alright, that's it. We'll see you guys back on the next group. Thanks for sticking around, folks. Best of luck to you guys out there. Happy hunting.